Hey, what's going on, everybody? Anthony Conklin coming to you live from Connecticut. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a long time, but I wanted to get on here and talk to you about a few things that have been on my mind. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still here. I've just been pretty busy. I'm doing a lot of my stuff on Instagram stories, but I figured I'd just try to do something now here on Facebook Live. Hey, I want to talk to you today about communication. You know, there's been a lot, and kind of go with me on this one. There's been a lot going on right now with Facebook being accused of not sharing privacy information, or what's been going on with them, gathering users' data and not sharing that they're using that data for their own personal gain. And right now the CEO is being grilled from Congress, and there's really a lot going on. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about communication. So what's up to everybody joining me right now? Really appreciate it. Hey, if you guys think this is valuable, if you think my stuff is valuable, please put your comments in the comment box and share them out with all of your friends, and share it out with people who need to talk about really good stuff, which is your passion, your purpose, and your why. But today we're going to talk about communication. You know, I think the one thing that we tend to get into a rut, meaning specifically, is we either over communicate or we don't communicate enough. And what tends to happen is when you don't communicate enough, you're in a position where you are misunderstood. So there's a particular situation going on right now in the circle of people I work with, and one person says, well, these guys have this information and they can go look it up, and another part of my company says, well, that information wasn't really given to me, so I really don't know what to do. So the one thing in any business relationship or any friendship or whatever type of relationship you're in is communication is always key. It's not just about communicating, it's about connecting with people. Have you ever been in a situation where you work for a company or you work for a boss, and all they do is they have that one-way communication. They say, listen, this is the way it's going to happen. You're going to do it this way, and this way. And there's no two ways about it. Now, that type of communication is not really going to work long term. So I would say try to understand what people are, what the message is behind the idea. But communicating that thought or communicating that particular message has to be very direct. So let me give you some tips on how to be a great communicator. Number one, make sure you're direct and to the point. Now, I'm not saying be blunt where it insults people, but make sure your message is crystal clear. Make sure you tell people sort of the idea that you want to share, the intent of your idea, but be very clear. So here's an example. So if you're walking into your boss's office and you want to ask him for a raise, you walk and say, Mr. Jones, as you know, I've been with the company for a year or 2 years, and I've been really involved in 5 or 6 different projects, and I think I've done a really good job based on my results, and at this point, I'd like to ask you for an increase, right? Now, that's one way of saying it. Or you can say, well, I'm noticing that Jim is getting an increase and Diane's getting an increase and I'm not getting an increase. I'm not really sure what to do, but I think I might need an increase, but I'm not really sure. So you're not really getting to the point. And the fact is, if you're not getting to the point, you're going to be misunderstood, and you're not going to get your message across crystal clear. So first point, first thing to do when you communicate is just to be direct. Okay. Second thing is when you communicate with somebody, make sure you look at them in the eye. Look at them eye to eye. Some people actually like to talk on video a lot, and I think it's good, but look at the camera, the little dot above there, that little thing that's called the camera. Look at the camera when you speak to people. Somebody says, look in their digital eyeballs, but look at them. Look at people while you speak to them. That's really important. So be direct, look them in the eye. And then the third thing in communication is always be honest. You have to be honest. You have to let people know that you are being transparent, you're being honest, you're just being completely transparent with people, because at the end of the day, whatever term you want to use is, your behavior is going to rat you out. So if you're trying to communicate with someone and you're trying to sell them, and the first thing you do is never bully people. There are a lot of sales guys out there, a lot of sales trainers who say, take time out of the equation and go ask for the deal. Give me the money right now. Let's make this happen. That doesn't work. No one likes to be pounced. No one likes to be bullied. No one likes to be pushed. No one likes to be shoved. And no one likes to be sold to. So when you're communicating with somebody, just be transparent, be honest with them. Don't give them a sob story, but be honest. Here's a great example. Let's say you're a salesperson, you're at the end of the quarter, and you're trying to get this deal done. You want to say, listen, I have an opportunity to move this inventory for you, and I think we've done some great business together. We're actually trying to get rid of this inventory, and we'd like to get rid of it by the end of the quarter. We're willing to give you a 10% discount on it just to move it off of our shelves. And if we do that, we can get that. You get the product move, and 2 is you get it at a discount, right? And 3, you meet your quarterly numbers. But let that customer know. Say, listen, I'm just being honest with you. Is that I'm being transparent with you? Is I got this inventory and I want to get it off the shelf. So again, the 3 tips in successful communication of this is 1 is just get to the point, be direct. Don't sit there. Hey Keith, how are you, man? Good to see you, Keith Nixon from the neighborhood. Be direct, be to the point. Second is just be honest. Just be honest. So be direct, be honest, and look at someone in the eye. No one wants to be talking to someone who's looking down and looking left and looking right. You want to be honest and look at someone in their eye. So communication is important, whether it's in business or it's in your personal relationship, or you're in a marriage, or you're in some type of relationship with somebody. Communication is so important. My mom, I'll end the video with this. My mom told me many, many years ago, rest in peace, Mom, is she said that the most important thing in a marriage, and I think of marriage as sort of like the Holy Grail, or the most important thing in any relationship is communication. If you're communicating and connecting with people, and you're getting your idea across, or you're getting your thought across, or you're getting a feeling across, you'll be able to either resolve things better, make things happen quicker for you, and you won't get misunderstood. So communication, the 3 things in communication, guys. 3 communication, right? Be direct, be honest, and look people in the eye. Hope that was helpful, guys. Hey, once again, I'm Anthony Conklin. You can find me at anthonyjconklin.com. Hope it was helpful. Hope you guys have a great day today. Remember, you have greatness within you. If you want to hear more of my stuff, please leave a message. If you want to hear more of my stuff, please leave a message and share this with someone who needs passion, purpose, and understanding their why. I'm a keynote speaker, 26 years in corporate America, 27 years in the entertainment space. I have this desire and need to help you. And by the way, let me end this with one quote that I heard from Mel Robbins, which I think is just fabulous. When I dispense advice, I'm not just dispensing it to you, I'm dispensing it to myself, because I'm on this journey with you. Have yourself a great day, guys. I love you, and we'll see you next time.